It is Thursday, December the 7th, which is Pearl Harbor Day.
Pearl Harbor Day.
Yes.
Thank you for all the veterans of all the wars that are living and have gone in past, the ultimate sacrifice to give us this opportunity that we have right here. We appreciate it.
Yep. You opened the radio show today with escalator talk. So
yes.
why don't you talk a little bit about the escalators? Are we going up? Are we going down? Or are we taking an elevator? Where are we?
It's an interesting time to be in, trying to figure out where we should go in the right.
If you say you've got a handle on it, then you need to be working in this industry.
Yeah, there's a group of folks that are taking the escalator up, and the up in my example is that they believe that early in next year, that the market is going to go up. They believe that the Fed is going to come in and now begin to decrease interest rates. And they believe that the worst is behind us and good things are ahead of us. There's an equal group of prominent folks that believe that they're on the escalator going down, that the Federal Reserve is simply paused, but they're going to come back in. They're going to ratchet up interest rates. Inflation is going to reappear again, and the national debt and debt of individuals are going to grab hold of the economy and shake it. J.P. Morgan, one of its analysts, said there would be, in his opinion, as much as a 23% drop in the stock market next year. And so that group is hunkering down. That group
JP Morgan is rather bearish,
right,
for 2024 for sure.
So that group is hunkering down, and now even with that group, they're saying the second half of the year, specifically fourth quarter, you'll see things begin to turn back around. But for the first half, they're the band of recession. So you literally have two groups going two different ways. And here we are in the middle, and we have in effect decided to stay calm, stay where we are, hedge the bet a little bit both ways. But right now, as you said earlier, we're doing reviews, and the reviews and the numbers are solid, and we aren't taking risk on.
Yeah, the main thing is
portfolios.
that risk is some 30 points less than the risk of the S&P 500. So that's good for sleep, for sure. What we're finding, and just looking at where the successes are in portfolios right now, is anywhere from 40 to 50% in equities, an almost equal amount in either individual bonds, and definitely treasuries and some cash. But that mix has allowed folks to participate, not necessarily fully like the S&P 500, but you're taking so much less risk than the S&P 500. So we have sort of found a sweet spot for portfolios, at least for now.
I think the most the thing that gives us the most satisfying feeling about this in terms of our ability to make changes is that we built your portfolios with the ability to make changes rapidly if we need to.
Yeah. Use fewer mutual funds these days.
Right. We have ETFs that are both in the equity side and the fixed side, and that gives us one-day trade ability if we need that. We are, when things are, and I would say we virtually have run through the vast majority of things matured, and they have been reinvested in that what we're doing.
And more of that money that matures is going into the exchange traded funds that hold those particular treasury type of investments, so that we can move out of those quickly and not have to hold to maturity. So we've done some changes in how we're accomplishing the same goal, but still the same goal with taking very little risk and utilizing treasuries as a mainstay of the portfolio.
So we are going to be finishing out this year with decent returns, but the success this year was risk management and keeping portfolios together and intact and in taking advantage of where things are, knowing that we are ready to make moves when we get enough signals that tell us the right position to do. We do it each and every week because we understand it is your money.
And your money matters. This is a big weekend for parties.
Yes.
So everybody enjoy and be careful.
Yes. Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah. We'll see you next week.